For tonight's headlines, President Bongbong Marcos committed to strengthening accountability mechanisms. Best way to earn public trust is to perform, says Marcos. Senators clash over supposed farmland conversions. Department of Health vows compliance without commission on audit. MWSS Okays water rate heights for Manila Water, Maynilad. Marcos woos Thailand's CP group to invest in PPPs. Looming dark clouds of food security seen. Good evening. Today is Thursday, the 17th of November 2022. I am Kim Sancha and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla has assured the United Nations Human Rights Council that the Marcos administrator will strengthen accountability mechanisms to deliver justice to all Filipinos. Remulla made the remark during the Universal Periodic Review in Geneva, Switzerland, a peer review mechanism of the UNHRC. He added that it includes measures to decongest the prisons in the country, improve case build-up through cooperation between prosecutors, investigators, and the Commission on Human Rights, and the bolstering of witness protection. Remulla said the Marcos administration, through the Department of Justice and other national institutions and stakeholders, is working on spearheading transformational reform of its justice and law enforcement sectors and pushing forward with a comprehensive human rights agenda. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who won by a majority vote this year, said Thursday that the best way to win trust in a political contest is to perform. Speaking in a panel discussion before private sector and business representatives at the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation CEO Summit, Marcos stressed that the best politics is performance and to strive to make a difference in people's lives. To recall, Marcos won the 2022 presidential election with 31.62 million votes in May, reflecting 58% of the total. He was followed by former Vice President Maria Leonor Leni Robredo with 14.82 million votes. He earlier served as a senator from 2010 to 2016, representative of the 2nd District of Ilocos Norte from 2007 to 2010 and 1992 to 1995, governor of Ilocos Norte from 1998 to 2007 and 1983 to 1986, and vice governor of Ilocos Norte from 1981 to 1983. Senators Rapi Tulfo and Cynthia Villar engaged in a heated debate over the supposed conversion of agricultural lands into residential and commercial areas. Tulfo raised the issue during the Senate plenary debates on the Department of Agriculture's proposed 2023 budget, which was sponsored and defended by Villar Wednesday night, where Tulfo stressed that farmlands are slowly dissolving because they are being bought by developers. Villar, meantime, cited their family business practice, saying they do not buy agricultural lands as properties to be converted to residential areas because it would be hard for their buyers to resell their houses in the future. But Tulfo pursued his point and cited Kawayan Isabela as an example. He said he has evidence to prove that the farmlands in the said locality have been converted into subdivisions, adding that if the reason why he wanted to push for the reenactment of the National Lands Use Act. Villar, in response, said Kawayan Isabela is a city where lands can be invested in real estate to increase its value. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Mga impormasyong direktang makukuha mula sa sources at diretsahang usapan. Yan ang ating daming sa inyo sa programang Straight Talk. Samahan nyo kami sa makabuluhang talakayan live tuwing Martes alas 10 ng umaga sa official Facebook page ng Daily Tribune at Tribune Now on YouTube. Be updated sa news and happenings katribu. Hatid ng Daily Tribune sa inyo ang mga balitang napapanahon sa loob at labas ng bansa. Kami na ang bahala sa paghahatid sa inyo ng mga latest and reliable news. We got you covered sa programang Tribune News on Q. Mapapanood mula umaga hanggang gabi, Lunes hanggang Biyernes sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Mga impormasyong direktang makukuha mula sa sources at diretsahang usapan. Yan ang ating daming sa inyo sa programang Straight Talk. Samahan nyo kami sa makabuluhang talakayan live tuwing Martes alas 10 ng umaga sa official Facebook page ng Daily Tribune at Tribune Now on YouTube.
And you're still watching Trivia News on Q. In other news, the Department of Health said it is ready to coordinate and comply with the Commission on Audit in liquidating billions in public funds used to procure COVID-19 vaccines. The Health Department issued the statement after Senator Sonny Angara said the COA has yet to audit public funds used to procure COVID-19 vaccines because its hands are tied by the non-disclosure agreements that were entered into by the Philippine government and the vaccine suppliers. In response, the DOH vowed that it is ready to provide all required and necessary documents from auditing. Based on the DOH COVID-19 vaccination dashboard, a total of 165,439,563 total doses have been administered as of the 15th of November. In business, customers of Manila Water Company Incorporated and Manila Water Services Incorporated should brace for higher water bills next year after the Metropolitan Water Works and Sewerage System approved the rate hike request of the water concessionaires. MWSS Regulatory Office Chief Regulator Patrick T. said the agency approved the rate rebasing adjustments for both concessionaires, which will be implemented from 2023 to 2027. The rate rebasing is a process done every 5 years that determines the level of rates for water and sewerage services that permits the water concessionaires to recover over the life of the concession, its operating capital maintenance and investment expenditures. To recall, Manila Water sought for a per cubic meter water rate increase of 8 pesos and 4 cents starting 2023, 5 pesos per cubic meter in 2024, 3 pesos and 25 cents per cubic meter in 2025, 1 peso and 91 cents up to 3 pesos per cubic meter in 2026, and between 1 peso and 5 cents and 1 peso 0.6 per cubic meter come 2027. In overseas, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is looking to woo Thai conglomerate Shardon Pokhand for CP Group to invest in public-private partnership projects in the Philippines. According to the Office of the Press Secretary, Marcos had a meeting with the group in Bangkok on Wednesday, the 17th of November, as he touted PPPs as a significant driver of the administration's economic transformation. Marcos told representatives of the CP Group that the Department of Agriculture can visit the conglomerate Philippine offices and eventually offices in Thailand. The CP Group is involved in industries such as agriculture and technology, made up of both listed and private units. The president last month encouraged the private sector to take part in PPPs. As he said, there were some 74 projects estimated to be worth 2.25 trillion pesos in the pipeline, signaling a shift from the previous administration, which preferred projects done under official development assistance. And President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. on Thursday called for improved economic cooperation in the Asia-Pacific region, as he warned of the dark clouds such as food security and climate change. In a speech delivered during the APEC CEO Summit, Marcos called for collaboration and cooperation in the region to address structural and policy issues and avoid headwinds moving forward. Among the issues raised by Marcos are food security, global health systems, and climate change, which he said governments and the private sector should work hand in hand to address. The Philippines, through its Department of Agriculture, earlier this year warned of a looming food crisis due to the COVID-19 pandemic, rising fuel prices, and the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch us again tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page. Again, this is Kim Sancha, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
We would like to thank the following: Araneta, Pag-ibig, SM Supermall, Veteran, Divina Law Offices, ICTSI, Xlog, Globe, Kia, PLDT, Cherry, Tanawan, Prime Homes, RLC, Pure Gold, Meralco, and SM Retail.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.
Hindi